Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane, featuring today a 1 vs 1 on Sturzdorf. Yes, a swift return to Sturzdorf, featuring a match between Grilledonion, fighting for the Americans, fighting for the 20th Infantry Division, going up against WMD Sandland. None other than the Sandland fighting for the 21st Panzer Division. And we are seeing the barracks going up. 2 engineers start, by the way, to note. Wehrmacht quarters, 2 pioneers start from his opponent. Oh dear, I don't know how to say pioneer start, engineer start, whatever. Riflemen on the way. Pioneer and Volksgrenadiers is probably on the way there. And also note he's rushing straight for the high munitions right here. And the other pioneer squads also heading towards this, so there's clearly already there an eastern bent within Sandland strategy. High munitions, probably also going to go for the high fuel as soon as possible. Whereas clearly Grilledonion is a bit more, on the other hand, a bit more interested in the fuels. Already there, slight sort of difference in strategy, what their interests are, what they want. And of course, the Wehrmacht quarters right here could certainly give you the occasion, or give thought to the occasion that he might sort of be heading towards in the west at the same time as his infantry. Though we do see Grilledonion's infantry advancing up towards the western half of the map as well. So we could imagine soon an initial clash right here between the Grenadiers and the Riflemen. Point here being secured, point here being secured. High munition secured, and of course you don't need to secure the strategic point, just needs this munitions point to actually get access to this munitions point. So slight little thing there, of course, same rather applies here, no fuel point there and munitions there. All this, of course, I suppose there's a slight difference, in actual length and route anyways. Buying out as the second unit for Sandland, probably to support the Volksgrenadiers, but also provide a bit more harass and firepower against the engineers, and there we go. Bike hammering away. MG rattling, and there we go, Riflemen caught out in the open by the Volksgrenadiers, and the bike adds in with more firepower. The Riflemen quickly rushing in towards the administrative building of this smaller work camp structure by the looks of things. Fuel point there secured. No, he's not heading down here. He's in fact now securing the strategic point there, rather interesting enough. Seems a bit peculiar after he initially ignored it. Sorry about that. And we are seeing another push up there. Now 2 Rifleman squads. Sandland doesn't quite have the firepower, although we do see an MG42 arriving in. But in terms of raw strength, Grilledonion definitely has the advantage here. Pioneer down, although might try, of course, repair the bike. And he does, so Volksgrenadiers need to pull back. They're definitely not in a good position. And Pioneers and Engineers engaging over here by the victory point and the barrel factory. And already here, Grilledonion is in fact going for a minesweeper. He's taking absolutely no chances. He's probably going to be playing for an aggressive strategy, and he can't have mines slowing down his advance. This is definitely some high play. In fact, mine there, in fact, so Sandland's already been mining, and there we go. Someone pinned already. Small advantage for Sandland. 3rd squad of Riflemen out, and we are seeing grenades again. Grilledonion going in rather heavily. Sandland needs to quickly prop up this MG42 position already. The Volksgrenadiers getting pushed back. The Riflemen moving into flank. Volksgrenadier squad arrives at the same time. And again, this is a rather well-liked position to flank towards here. Interesting that they actually mine this and not this. I would imagine, I mean, this again tends to be a much better spot, at least initially, to actually mine rather than this. So that one is a bit of a mystery to me. Volksgrenadiers, though, catch in the vehicle pit. Probably a loading bay of some sort. Riflemen moving in, and the Volksgrenadiers are quickly outgunned again. Sandland having a bit of trouble for the moment in achieving local superiority in numbers. And Grilledonion already securing a large part of the map. This is definitely not a happy start for the Wehrmacht, for the 21st Panzer Division, an elite division. In fact, grenade goes off. Didn't really do anything, but at the same time, now Sandland knows there are grenades, he knows what to expect, and he's definitely going to be much more attentive when fighting around Riflemen up close. Flamethrowers up, MG42 setting up again. Nothing on the way from the Wehrmacht quarters. Troops pulling back for a bit of reinforcement. These Volksgunners already in a bad condition, and the Riflemen are quickly moving away. Mines down as well. Again, aggressive play, going for the cutoff points, going for the vital points. Troops here swiftly suppressed, but quickly all managed to escape. And Sandland seeing the Pioneers, not necessarily the best Pioneers. Again, they are heavily wounded. Not in a good fighting condition. I mean, they're quickly going to drop and be veterans for Sandland. But there we go. Fire on the Riflemen. Cover again actually makes it easier and gives you more damage when you're using flamethrowers. And there we go. Riflemen pushed away. Oh, heavy losses all of a sudden. 4-man down. 4-man down, but that does not stop Grilledonion. He pushes forward in the name of Uncle Sam. MG42 could risk getting flanked again, and there we go. Grilledonion pushing in. Volksgunner is quickly forced in. Bike staying as well. Sniper out. Might also be spotted, and that means a 2 Volksgunner MG bike sniper start. A slightly more advanced one of the 2 Volksgunner bike MG. Oh, but sniper MG. The bike's sort of more of an addition. Bike actually heavily damaged. Volksgunner is advancing, leading out with the more wounded ones. Not leaving the more healthy ones to actually lead the way. Seems a bit peculiar to me, actually. Pioneers under light fire. Engineers, in fact, forced away by the Pioneers, although that was a pretty close fought fight. Volksgunner moving up against the Riflemen. Hiding up here in the building. MG42 opening up, but the Riflemen quickly run around the corner, and they could threaten the Volksgunners inside with a grenade. Not a lot of movement from Sandland otherwise, but there we go. Riflemen pulling up, though, taking some minor losses now for the Volksgunners in the building, and the others nearby. Grenade. And a full retreat from Grilledonion. Ooh, 2 squads almost close to being wiped out, but the other 2 are in a pretty good... Oh! He lost a Rifleman squad. Oh! That's definitely going to be an initial advantage right there for Sandland. Bike rolling out, fully repaired. Sniper nearby.
Front shifting. Krauts are grabbing territory from us.
Oh dear. Right into the mine, out of control. Good thing he didn't send in the sniper first. That could have been a dead sniper. That would definitely be an even bigger loss. Well, I'm sure Sandland is not entirely pleased about losing a bike like that. Still 1 Rifleman squad down. That's definitely going to be slowing Grilledonion down initially, and definitely gives Sandland a better chance of sort of stabilizing things. And of course, you could consider getting another unit from the Wehrmacht quarters. And he can't get away with that due to, again, the fact that there's grenades going out. So he's, again, not going to be expecting anything like a vehicle rush right away. And already salvaging his bike. Nice job. Grenade off. Oh, he spotted the mining going down. I mean, that's a bit unfortunate for Sandland. But it can happen if you're not careful with your mining. Flamethrowers burning out, the Riflemen advancing up. And they can't use any grenades right away. Sniper up. MG covering it all. Flamethrower versus flamethrower. Oh, grenade kills the Pioneer, and another Rifleman squad advances. Could get sniped, but not happening. Other Volksgunners moving in, still heavily wounded. Need medic kit. Braucht eine Sanitäter. Or something like that. Rifleman getting sniped. Moving up here, getting suppressed. Rather desperate fighting by Sandland to hold away the American tide. Another Rifleman squad out. We are seeing a Kriegbags up for Sandland. Grenade after the sniper. More Riflemen pushing up, but might consider going away. Heavy losses for Grilledonion. Heavy losses. And there we go. Medikit up for the Volksgunner. Sandland still holding a nice chunk of the map. In fact, also doing some harassment of his own. Lovely. Which would definitely limit the amount of resources that Grilledonion and the 20th Infantry Division get in their defense against the 21st Panzer Division. Although looks like some flamethrower engineers are sent out to burn out the Krauts. Barrels explode for no apparent reason. Pounding Michael Bay must be paying a visit. And these Pioneers need to get the devil out of there. Oh, going for the fuel point at the same time. Some Riflemen are sneaking up. Bit unfortunate. And the Pioneers quickly find themselves under fire and are quickly run off. And of course he quickly goes for that fuel point as well, hoping to deny it to the Wehrmacht. Rather than advancing up here. Bit of a nasty firepower situation. Snipers opening up. Mines going down. More riflemen moving up, and nothing else actually going out. A bit of resource being floated by Grilledonion. Oh, Sandland standing up with a pack. That's definitely not going to help him against the Riflemen. Definitely should consider getting Grenadier squad next. And he's... Why is he mining here? He must be worried about something, but I'm not entirely sure what it could be. Some sort of armored car rush. Sneaking in from here. Not sure. Rather than advancing. Oh, pack gets spotted. Hits a mine though. Grilledonion hits a mine. Gets off a grenade. MG getting hunted. Another MG4 actually went up for Sandland, so that's actually meaning he has gone for a slightly more extended initial tier. Rifleman moving up there. False Grenadier sniper. Another advance up by the Rifleman. Although the MG42 is in a terrible condition, they're going to get cleared out any second now. More Riflemen getting stopped. Rifleman here getting just shot down by the false Grenadiers and the sniper. More Riflemen moving up. Although again, wounded condition. Grenades. False Grenadiers dodging. Bloody close. MG42 swiftly recruited by some noble false Grenadiers, and the sniper moves up to deal with the engineers and gets one poor bastard. Lots of resources though being floated right here by Grilledonion. Supply it up. Could be he might be going for the tank depot as soon as that is ready. And going for some Browning automatic to increase his pressure until then. Kampfkraft sent up for Sandland, and again needs Grenadiers. Might also consider medic bunker. More mines. Good. Good in fact. Of course, aggressively pushing forwards. The more the better. Can't wait too long against the opponent. Just push as forward as can and then proceed to mine as much as you can as well. Sort of again limit the sort of advance the American can make. Well, in fact, actually time to have a look at Sandland. My apologies. Blitzkrieg has been chosen. Grenadier squad 2 false grenadiers, lots of mines going down. MGs covering the vital spots. Mine goes off, killing one false grenadier, not in a good condition. Sniper needs to pull back towards something a bit more safer, rather than risking getting cut off himself and shot down. And something died over here. Oh, Pioneer. They're pushing up here. 2 Rifleman prongs are going to get stopped by the MG. And moving up here on the flank. And all running straight into a mine. One man down, the rest pinned. The train collapses due to the sheer amount of explosions happening right next to it. Nobody's going to take that train anymore. But the Riflemen continue unstopped. MG42 quickly pulls about. The right flank is collapsing. And I fear some Pioneers went down. Another mine goes off, killing another Rifleman in the retreat. Oh dear, the other MG42 is not quite close enough to stop the Riflemen who have gotten up behind. Grenade from the Rifleman, grenade from the Riflemen. Men dying left and right, and now there's nothing to stop the Riflemen except good, solid German steel. Although stormtroopers are now rushing in. Sturzdorf. More grenades, Foxcars rushed away. 4-man down. Absolutely horrific. And the Riflemen just keep on pushing. Grilledonion refuses to lay down the pressure. Troops getting sniped. In the end, though, Sandland was able to keep them at bay. But again, he needs to push forwards. Vorwärts, immer vorwärts. And perhaps also upgrade some of his infantry. That could also be an idea. But bunker going up, hopefully that's going to be a medic bunker.
I cannot hear a thing. Yes, sir. Yes, comrade.
We shall find out. There we go. And more mines going down there again. Rather vital spot to mine. Of course, you could also consider just wiring it off, which would of course then require that the opponent actually sent in engineers to cut it down. Again, wires can of course also make a difference. Sandbags as well. Of course, you could also consider laying down some sandbags. So again, this would be a stronger position because, I mean, if you note here, there's not a lot of heavy cover. In fact, there's mostly light. So again, any heavy cover that right there laid down could in fact do a lot, sort of make it much more difficult for Grilledonion to advance. But MG covering here again, Riflemen advancing up, getting stopped there. Tank depot on the way. Larger force sneaking up here on the flank, but going to rush into the Grenadiers. 2 scores, in fact, outright. And minesweepers leading the way. Oh no, and there they go, clearing the mines. Riflemen stopped right here by the rather wounded Grenadiers and some stormtroopers. But looks like this did not go well. Again, now Sandland just needs to keep pushing, take points, potentially some names. And also consider laying down some barbed wire to also make it much harder for his opponent to move about on the battlefield. Because again, currently that's what Mr. Grilledonion is really taking advantage of. That is basically there's not much really stopping except mines, and minesweepers can deal with that somewhat easily. Relatively, of course, if he spots them in time. There we go. That is the ticket. Engineers sneaking up on the right flank. They are not going to be stopped. Right, Hank? No, sir.
The enemy advances.
Oh dear, more wire. Oh, Grenadiers again. Keep moving. More wire perhaps also here. Perhaps try to create a small fortress out of this.
Yeah.
Veteran C2 for the infantry.
We're finished building.
And more mines.
Pioneer
Wunderbar.
team ready.
Lots of mines, in fact. Perhaps a bit too close.
Reserves hold an assault force for us.
Grenadiers could also consider moving. Again, swinging up on the right flank. Folks going to spot this. Pioneers down while laying down mines. Folks going to caught in the middle and everywhere. Not sure where to go. Riflemen advances by Grilledonion are getting stopped. Stormtroopers adding their fire. Grenade again. He's worried about mines right there. None are there though to be found. And artillery goes down on the MG, forcing away the strong point. There's still the stormtroopers and the sniper. In fact, a bun grenade could go off. Riflemen getting sniped. Riflemen getting suppressed. Others getting shot at. Grenadiers moving in. They could get off a grenade. And there we go. Steel Granate. And there we go. A few men down. And we do see a retreat. Sturmhaubitze moving in. But at the same time as Sherman arrives. And Sherman beats Sturmhaubitze outright, although the pack does open up, getting off a good shot on the Sherman.
We are losing ground.
And Sniper snipes the engineers. So far, though, Sandland is holding some of the more vital points. He also needs to secure the victory points, and he might also want to consider just sneaking in someone to do some harassment here. Just partially. Stu moving out, veterans 1 on the armor, and of course, he must be aware now, of course, that there is a Sherman. That, of course, means the opponent has armor. Of course, means he's going to need at least something more than just one pack. And there we go. The stormtroopers are now equipped with the Panzers. Going to make them a bit more nasty, in particular if they can get off a nice shot. Points being secured. Grilledonion stringing forth once more. Stu 42 moving out. A bit of quiet. Also, one thing to note, I mean, stormtroopers, the difference between them and Grenadiers, besides the stormtroopers can cloak, is that they have more health, meaning in fact they tend to be pretty tough infantry as well, in particular if you can get them up to veterancy 3. And in that sense, they become, in terms of raw health, tougher than Knight's Cross, because Knight's Cross can negate damage more. Actually, the Knight's Cross are tougher, but still, veterancy 3 stormtroopers are nasty. Riflemen suppressed. Sherman moving out, and against 242 caught. No, doesn't hit. Riflemen stop. Other moving up here between the two. Volksgrenadiers should just focus them down, and there we go. Grenade! Ooh, Volksgrenadiers dodged that one. Riflemen force away, and there we go. Sandland could quickly secure all of this. That could definitely be to his advantage. Sherman pushed away. Nothing going on there in the headquarters for Sandland, alas. More mines. Victory points constantly. Again, there's also clearly some strategy involving the victory points for Grilledonion, hoping to drain Sandland of it. Supply upgrades as well. Good. Good. Medic bunker halfway. And there we go. Third tier on the way for Sandland. Of course, question is, will he go for the Sturmarmy or will he go straight for the 4th tier and a Panzer Command? Pack sneaking up. I'm not entirely sure that's a good idea, though that's something you have to be a bit more careful with since there's nothing covering it. No MG42 providing covering fire. That could actually mean the pack quickly gets decrewed. Dual Panzer on the Stormtroopers. Seems a bit more of a risky proposition. Sherman advances. Stormtroopers have to hit the flank, and there we go. MG42 setting up. More infantry support is needed here, and there we go. Revealing on the flank. Oh dear! Was that the Stu that actually decrewed, or was that Rifleman with grenades? Oh dear, hard to tell, but the Storms were trying to get the Sherman. The Sherman's pulling away and does escape the grasp. Rifleman getting suppressed, but another squad manages through. The Grenadiers are still nowhere. Sniper close, but not close enough. Stormtroopers down to one man. Retreat, Sandland. Oh, has he forgotten about them? Oh, he lost a Stormtrooper squad. And 2 Panzers. In fact, one was dropped. Sticky bomb on the Stu. This is quickly turning a bit sour for Sandland. Oh, there's a B up drop, so he could pick that up as well. Sniper hiding in the house. Ooh, he could be very close to losing that Rifleman squad. Sniper misses though. Shame, shame. And then we go 4th tier on the way. Panzer Command. And let's return to Grilledonion, who did take a bit of a beating, but overall he was actually able to do a lot more damage. In particular, that Stormtrooper squad was quite the blow to Sandland. But he was close to losing that Sherman. Had that been the case that he lost it, things could have actually at this stage be looking very differently. As it is, Grilledonion still has a strong hand. Sandland is still in a bit of trouble, taking a lot of losses. But hopefully the Panzer Command can change that. Ooh, Sniper needs a medic pack. And there we go. Still Grilledonion making good progress on the right part of the map, securing away with that. Rifleman getting suppressed. Moving up in the west as well. And no MG42 to actually cover here. Again, the pack and sniper are a bit vulnerable, to put it mildly. Pack once more gets decrewed, which would open up for the Sherman, which is arriving at the same time. Where are the MG42s? Lots of death, lots of fire, lots of pack crews getting decrewed. I imagine Sandland's men are beginning to consider it a death sentence to be ordered to recrew that. Riflemen taking some nasty losses, moving up. And there we go, on the run. Sherman advances up the western road. Riflemen, running into a lot of MG42s. Of course, the other ones can't. The other plates are not really in a good position, I think, to aid this part of the front. And on map, howitzers ready. Oh dear. And he's going straight for the MG42 and kills one outright. Panzer Command is going up for Sandland, trying to hunt down the Sherman with Grenadiers with Panzers. In fact, looks like he got one out of the medic bunker, but he needs that MG42 recruit and turned against the Yankee gangsters. Definitely looking a bit harsh. No further on the way from the tank depot. So far, he's only used it to get one Sherman, but that Sherman is doing all right, so not necessarily bad.
Heavy infantry reserves are now available.
More mines going off, and Riflemen moving in to deal with the survivors. Sniper continues to kill the Yankees. 28 kills. Lovely.
The Germans are moving in.
Volkswagen is getting rather severely shot at. MG42 up. Where's the second one, actually? Never mind. Must have missed that. Or did he lose it on the retreat somehow? Oh wait, there we go. More artillery going, and he gets the MG42 again! What rubbish luck! Interesting enough, there's no veterancy for the support units. I mean, the MG42 gets quite nasty with veterans 1 at the very least.
Sector being captured.
But the 20th Infantry continues advancing, killing the Krauts, murdering the Huns. And the first Panzer arrives, the Panzer IV. Jolly good.
105 battery here.
Sherman ready again.
Report we are losing a sector.
We're losing them as fast as we're getting them.
The Sherman had a bit of a problem early on. It was known as the Tommy Cooker by the Germans, the Ronsons by the British, and of course that was caused by the fact it had a tendency of rather cooking off once hit. Initially it was thought to be because of the petrol it used. Turned out it was actually due to the fact that the ammunition was not protected at all. So they rather went for something called wet storage, which basically meant that if the ammo storage was hit, there was sort of rush in water to sort of ensure that the ammunition did not catch on fire. More artillery, perhaps this time against the Medic bunker, in which case placing it behind a building actually is advantageous because the building here will absorb some of the on-map artillery fire. MG42 again getting flanked, Volkswagen moving in, the poor Volkswagen is left to deal with Riflemen. Sniper can't hit for some reason all of a sudden. And grenade against the Volkswagen, killing no one. And now the Riflemen actually taking heavy losses, but they're also getting veterancy too. Pack moving up, oh! MG got blasted again. Pack getting outmaneuvered. Where's the Panzer IV? Apparently somewhere up here with a damaged engine caused by a sticky bomb because Sandland sent it in alone to flush out some riflemen. I mean, really, that's a job for infantry, not your Panzer IV. And now artillery going in on the Pack, and the Pack can't move. It's back against the wall, more or less literally. And there we go. The Pack is gone. And the sniper gets caught by the rifleman. Oh no, and the sniper is gone. Things are looking horrid for Sandland at the moment. And a tank destroyer is out as well now for Grilledonion. Definitely not looking good. But Sandland keeps pushing onwards. Medics keep pulling in the wounded. Panzer IV finally arrives. Tank destroyer taking light damage. Panzer VI connects with the rear, that's good. Panzer IV on a slight problem maneuver. Tank destroyer though could go down.
Enemy unit down.
And the Stu went down actually. Grenadier down as well. Main gun destroyer, the Panzer IV trundles forward. A crippled beast.
300 points.
But a Tiger arrives. The 21st Panzer Division has received Tiger support. And there we go. Tank destroyer out of control, crashing into the Tiger, which just rolls through it like it was a summer breeze. A highly explosive summer breeze, but nonetheless. And a quick counterattack by Grilledonion. I mean, Grilledonion has been incredibly aggressive in this match, making it rather difficult for Sandland to sort of stabilize things. Riflemen though advancing forwards, getting a sticky bomb off on the Panzer IV. Tiger blasting through the Riflemen, at least hoping to do so. Some getting stopped by the MG40s, and again going for the victory points. Going for every point, in fact. And more artillery going in from Sandland. Oh, bounces off the Tiger. In fact, high explosive shells were not really designed for breaching armor, in particular not the frontal armor of the Tiger. So in those cases it will bounce off harmlessly. Or something like that, at least not do a lot of damage. Although the top armor was generally considered more vulnerable, although again the Germans, even with the heavier tanks, actually did something there. The King Tiger being the prime example. In fact, it could pretty much survive a direct artillery bombardment of even the heaviest, but of course it wouldn't really be a very comfortable ride for the crew inside. Again, going for the fuel point up here. Sandland advancing again. And let us go look at Sandland again, and let's also speed this up. Taking a bit long time. Goliath out for Sandland all of a sudden. Not any attempt at blitzkrieg. I do think that's a shame. Perhaps that could advance him, helped him with getting a lot more fire out of his arm. And there you go, Goliath trying to hunt down the Riflemen. No luck there. Riflemen getting blasted. High explosive rounds flying through. Killing quite a few. Not so lucky for the Grenadiers there. Panzer IV. Rear exposed. And nice hit though. Gets two Riflemen. Two Grenadier squads. One just got wiped out by a direct hit. Panzeric down again. That's why you have medic bunkers as the Wehrmacht, because the Americans do have a lot. They can suddenly wipe out an entire squad of yours. That is one of the primary reasons, I'd argue. Veteran 2 on the way for the Panzers. Good.
Americans are seizing territory from us.
Medics still moving in. The wounded. Volksgrenadier is going to pick up that Panzerschreck. Engineers penned. And the Sherman actually moves in against the Tiger and the Panzer IV, although now the Tiger's risking getting outflanked by Riflemen. And every shot bounces off the Sherman, even the Tigers. That's a bit unfortunate. More Riflemen streaming forwards. Tiger's a bit exposed, to put it mildly. Going for the victory points again. Veteran D2 soon ready. Not a lot of population. Sandland might want to sort of also sneak someone up there to take some points back. But there we go, Veteran D2 up. Still no Veteran D for his MG, by the way. And now the Riflemen are suffering a bit versus the Panzer IV, or are they? If I know much. Oh, there we go. And anti-tank guns are out for Grilledonion. He's shifting towards that. More artillery blasting in towards Sandland's position. And a small maneuver up there. Grenadiers pushed away again. Riflemen caught out in the open by the Tiger. The Tiger turns the rear. Oh dear. Of course, in Grenadiers 2, you will have a button to sort of allow you to reverse, so you don't have to manage that rather sticky business. And there we go, sticky bomb on the Tiger's rear, damaging the engine.
The Yankees are grabbing our territory.
Though Sandland is in fact now sending something over there to recover, moving up here to recover that victory point. Victory points are ticking down. Troops reinforcing. Good. Might be an idea to consider some more armor for Sandland, or some Knight's Cross. Something to take the fight a bit more aggressively to the Riflemen. And perhaps also those anti-tank guns. Sherman here, in fact, taking an awful lot of damage. Could go down. Grenade on the Volksgrenadiers. Destroyed engine. This could be the end of the Sherman. And there we go. Sherman is kaput. The Yankee Panzer is no more. Push forward, Sandland, into the name of the fatherland. Oh, Rifleman almost getting wiped out there by the Panzer IV. Tiger getting stopped. If only he had some Knight's Cross to just rush that anti-tank gun. Rifleman run off. MG42 advancing up. Grenadiers moving up. Troops hanging about here. Could quickly move up again. Or perhaps also consider just getting a Panzer IV very soon. Goliath sneaking in. Ooh, this could be very sneaky, clearing out the anti-tank gun. Goes Sandland. Oh! Anti-tank gun covering the first one. An in-depth anti-tank defense. Sneaky play by Grilledonion, but definitely what we like to see. Definitely very advanced. Reasonably advanced tactics. But definitely ensures that the first one can't just be outmaneuvered. No, again, Knight's Cross. Instead, he's getting snipers. I don't think he needs snipers at the moment. I think he needs something that can just push forward swiftly. And snipers aren't really part of that. I mean, this is now more of a maneuver fight. And again, he needs Knight Cross. He needs infantry that can just blast through the Allied lines, gunning them down and kicking them with their jackboots. So that's not seem to be happening. TIE getting repaired. Lots of pioneers working on that. Could consider a repair bunker. More Goliaths on the way. Perhaps might want to save the munitions for manpower blitzes or blitzkrieg abilities. Overall, I mean, sometimes I think perhaps some blitz assaults could work out. And there we go, the sniper's out. In fact, he's getting 2 snipers again. I don't think he should have gone for that. In fact, I think 2 Knight's Cross squads could, in fact, be the thing he needs. At least, if you were to ask me. Which I imagine you were if you were watching this channel. Though I'm sure Sandland has, of course, his reasons. I'm just pointing out what I might have gone for in this iteration. If I'd made this far, of course. But Fulton's getting run off. Damage engine on the Goliath. Tiger almost fully repaired. Panzer 4 damaged as well. Very close hitting his own men. And the Riflemen, definitely, despite being veterans too and having BARs, they're not doing too well against the False Grenadiers, who do have the advantage of heavy cover. The Riflemen have the advantage of some of them are behind him, behind the building, not having to do any work. Riflemen going in for the MG42 and small hits. Sniper advances, 2 kills. More sniper hits, some miss. Another man sniped. And there we go, excellent hit. Down to 1 man, in fact. Could we go down on the retreat? Nope. And again, nope, there's barely anything holding the front line at the moment. Again, Knight's Cross charging through here. Could in fact end those anti-tank guns, possibly even some of the other infantry. But in that case, Sandland did go for the snipers. That means something more methodical, something more slower. Which again, there's always the space for that. But in this case, when there's on-map artillery and when there's other things like and a mix of static defense, again, I do think he just needs some assault infantry, some Knight's Cross, to show them the meaning of true valor, or something like that. Rather than outflanking them again. Oh, artillery directly on the Panzer 4! Sandland needs to retreat. Engineers advancing, getting shot at. MG almost down. No idea what Sandland, and more artillery is getting called in. Sandland, retreat your men. Retreat, Sandland. Retreat. Oh, he lost the pioneers. And the MG. Troops advancing up here, getting hammered by mines and Shermans. Although trying to knock out the anti-tank gun to ensure it can't be recruited. More troops coming up and again showing what infantry does. Although again, thankfully Grilledonion has prepared and laid down a bunch of mines. But again, imagine if you had just some more infantry, some Knight's Cross to follow up. And there we go, anti-tank gun down, Riflemen getting sniped. Riflemen getting blasted, getting murdered, getting shot, but more pushing forwards. Medics keep pulling in. This bunker is surprisingly enough still there. Ooh, Tiger misses. Only 1 victory point being held. Goliath watching over it. Like a rather vengeful and exploding guardian of death. More artillery though going in. Oh, hits both snipers on retreat again. That's, another reason not to go for, a bunch of snipers. When there's artillery, 1 shot and your snipers are gone. Sure, it could happen with the Knight's Cross, but it's a lot less likely that both will be lost in 1 shot. So, of course, just a thought right there. Definitely, though, a huge blow to Sandland. He just lost both his snipers. Manpower blitz up though. And he's just getting 2 fresh snipers. Definitely think that might be a bad move. I mean, again, if you all look at what Grilledonion has left, I mean, he's at the end of his tethers as well. But, again, some nitrous cross could basically tear through all of this. And the Riflemen and the anti-tank and allow his armor to advance pretty unimpeded. And he just needs some nitrous cross. Seeing stormtroopers, not bad either. But again, I think 1 to 2 nitrous cross squads here would do the trick. And let's return to Grilledonion. Grenadiers is hunting down Riflemen. Oh no, he's moving the Goliath, but with a damaged engine not fast enough. And there we go, spotted, and... oh, manages to hide, but of course he's going to get off a grenade, I imagine. Attempt to stop a retreating squad. Panzer 4 gets another Sherman. Sticky bomb on the Panzer 4. I'm getting blasted. Infantry from both sides getting blasted. And an American held MG opens up on the Germans, stopping the stormtroopers and the Volksgrenadier attendants. Absolute chaos. The entire middle around here has been absolutely sundered. More mines, lots of mines from Grilledonion. He knows he has to get that done because he's been suffering a lot of losses. No hiccups. Victory points though are taking down, and we are seeing more snipers push out.
They're going after a fuel point. One of ours.
Grab those belts, Private.
More mines being swiftly laid down. Excellently done by Grilledonion. Rare to actually see that most players would actually at this stage of the fight stop bothering mining at all, but Grilledonion keeps on doing it. That is excellent. Great play. Sniper advances. MG getting sniped. Tiger getting repaired again though. Nice job by Sandland in preserving the Tiger. And in fact also his Panzer 4. Small engagement right here. Who will win? Grenadiers or Riflemen? Will there be grenades?
Supply lines are broken. We have territory cut off from supply lines are broken.
More artillery somewhere.
Out of supply.
Towards here. Again, snipers have to be careful, lest we repeat the lessons from last time. Ooh, Grenadiers lost this one. Bit unfortunate. And the Panzer 4 just keeps on killing. 24 kills. Certainly doing its part against the Americans.
Weapons team ready.
Snipers not really managing to recoup their losses. Points being secured. Another Sherman out. Sticking to one Sherman at a time. I mean, he's clearly not using them to dealing with Tigers. He's using the anti-tank guns for that. He's basically just using to deal with the infantry and other bits. Basically lead the way. Trying to hunt down the snipers again. Lots of Panzers arriving, and there we go, 2 connect. Sniper spotted, could go down. Oh dear, another sniper down. Mine hit, damaging the engine. Main gun destroyed, Sherman down. Panzer 4 needs to quickly retreat before the anti-tank gun gets it. But again, Grilledonion is a bit limited in what he has. And now again he's forced to retreat. Again, he's got very little to hold the front line, but Sandland just isn't pushing, and he's not quite going for the stuff that can push, like, you know, again, more infantry. Instead, he's again getting a lot more snipers. And how about not keeping the sniper close to the Tiger, which is usually a nice target for artillery. And he is hiding in a crater. There, we bombed one out. MG down. Oh! Grenadier squad down! Volksgrenadiers is also close to coming, but direct hit on the Grenadiers with a Panzers ring. That's awful for Sandland. Great for Grilledonion. Flame for engineers down. Veterancy 3 Riflemen. Others rest. In fact, Veterancy 2. Very nasty stuff. Medics moving in for the wounded again. I'm getting blasted. Sniper sniping away. Veterancy 3 for another squad. Oh dear. And an Ostwind actually arrives at this stage. Not necessarily going to say no to Panzers, although of course if we could go in for a blitzkrieg again, get past this point, and basically take the fight to Grilledonion space, he might actually have a chance. Veterans free on the Panzer, making him more, well, safe against sticky bombs. Rather than getting sniped, Veterans free, rather than in fact getting sniped. Veterans for the support units. Stormtroopers versus the Riflemen. And the Riflemen in fact can run off. 59 victory points left for Sandland. Less good, less good. Speeding things up a bit. And of course note that Veterans free Ostwind actually gains a accuracy bonus. Not a lot of units in the Wehrmacht that actually gain something like that, in particular not the Panzers. Ostwind taking a bit of artillery fire. Panzer IV still not repaired. Plenty of resources being floated by Grilledonion. But again, he doesn't have a lot left, which also makes it a bit weird that he's floating all of these resources. And again, if Sandland was just to make one push, he could definitely punish Grilledonion for it. But again, the snipers are rather forcing me into one sort of mindset. And it's not the swift attack and exploitation one.
Italian reinforcements standing by.
In fact, he's getting more veterans for his units. Off-map combat group, giving him more rifle, lots of heavy machine guns to hold, making it harder for now Sandland to advance with infantry. And another anti-tank gun. Oh dear. If only Sandland could advance, he might win this, but let's speed it up. But thanks to this, Grilledonion is definitely not reeling as hard as he did previously. And veterans free up for the infantry. Stormtroopers though getting assaulted. Could go down, in fact, and there we go, full retreat. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Alright, man. Time for the fight.
Pioneers getting mowed down as they try to clear out the mines and are lost, in fact. Panzer IV continues to be the guardian of the central victory point. And oh, nice hit. 32 kills, definitely an ace in the making right there, and 32 kills for the Tiger. And more artillery in an attempt to break Sandland's final line. If only he could push forwards a bit harder. And again, a few Knights Cross earlier on might have done that. Oh, artillery got something. Pioneers trying to repair the Ostwind. Interesting enough, Sandland has not yet bothered with the repair bunk, despite all the Pioneers he's lost repairing armor.
We are winning this battle.
Repair medic bunker, by the way, still standing. That's certainly fun to note. Down to one victory point, and the Riflemen advancing on it. Panzer IV not able to cover it. And it's also interesting that Sandland has never made any greater push, perhaps even with the Panzer IV, to sort of establish a holding point here. So it'd be much harder for the American track to advance up here. And for Grilledonion, of course, to deal with it, he would have to move the anti-tank guns up there. More artillery going in. On the Panzer IV, excellent job. Infantry advancing, gunner killed on the Panzer IV. 34 kills, Tiger also moves forward. Grenadiers getting hammered. Anti-tank gun getting sniped. And something is lost for Grilledonion, possibly an infantry squad, in fact. Come on, Sandland, vorwärts. Schnell, schnell. What's the Ostfront for you, mein Freund? Quick counter-attack though by Grilledonion right into the Tiger's den, although actually going in to sort of try and keep it away. Snipers again run off. Ostwind though keeps that covered. Veterans free Riflemen doing what they can to take that central victory point. Nice hit. Panzer IV actually went down for Sandland. Oh, the inhumanity. Stormtrooper squad advancing, another manpower blitz. Despite not having populations really do a lot with it. Getting more snipers, in fact. I think that might be a slight flaw. And now the Ostwind might be going down. 37 points left. The pressure is on Sandland, of course. Note here. 30 caliber forced to redirect, but a bundle grenade clears it out. Ostwind destroyed engine, doing what it can, tearing through the Riflemen. But will it be enough? And there we go, the Riflemen in fact sent away. Grilledonion barely has anything left. But going in for the victory point here with the Stormtroopers. And the Stormtroopers don't have anything really to launch at them. In fact, they retreat instead of holding their ground. What a shame. And in particular, not good considering how few victory points Sandland has left. And snipers shouldn't be bothering cloaking. They should just be running up and sniping everything they can snipe.
You have only 25 points. You must turn to battle.
More artillery. And right at the Ostwind, killing more pioneers. Another Grenadier squad. No. Would have fought that. Oh dear, don't clump up next to the victory point. And oh no, he retreats all of them now. That was a bit of a waste. Anti-tank gun though getting sniped just as it was recruited. Another one hiding here. 13 points left for Sandland. A few false grenadiers run in. Hit a mine. Very little health. And there's another one. Another one just as victory seems so close by. They're going to be running straight into another mine because Sandland is going to give it all he has. Otherwise it is lost. And there we go. False grenadier squad down. Why he's going for the fuel point and not rushing in for the victory point right there is beyond me. Going in here. So close, but I don't think it will be enough. Oh. Save. And again, he's not... Oh dear, Sandland. Rather than advancing. Victory point secured. However, briefly. And the Riflemen are just swarming forwards. Not enough to stop it. More artillery, anti-tank guns. Grenadiers reformed. But will it be enough? Riflemen actually getting hammered by their own artillery. Grenade killing a sniper. And game over. A loss for the Germans and the 21st Panzer Division. The Americans held them off. Very close. Very close. Sandland definitely had some great chances. But again, I think the problem was he went for snipers when he should have gone for more infantry. Again, I'm suggesting Knight's Cross because again they would have the assault rifles already, wouldn't need the upgrades and would, you know, thus basically allow him. What he needed was basically to assault and break through, knock out the anti-tank guns and the infantry and whatnot. Again, sadly that never happened. He went down to a slow pace one with snipers, slightly more methodical, but again in this sort of situation which with rather sort of fighting that was happening here, that was, at least as far as I would say, perhaps not the best approach. Of course, I suspect Sand, of course, is of course free to disagree with him, and certainly I might be wrong, but personally I would say he needed something a bit more aggressively than snipers. But very great play by Grilledonion. I mean, lots of aggression, lots of flanking, mines, lots of mines, in fact, continual mines throughout the game. Good use of supplied upgrades, artillery, largely everything. I would just perhaps like to see a medic station, but there you go, pretty close fight, pretty interesting fight. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, why not subscribe and tell your friends, and if you didn't, well, why not send a replay of your own. This is Imperial Dane saying cheers.